welcome back. Just recently I finished my exams at university, and yesterday I was binge watching Netflix for like the whole day, and I figured out that there's like types of people watching these. Number one, the sitcom watcher. People who watch sitcoms are those kinds of people that watch a show like 2 or 3 times all the way through. You just watch it randomly when you're like cooking or do whatever. I have a friend that watched Friends for the 3rd time in a row and still gets sad because it's finished with 10 seasons, and I'm like, yeah, but I mean, it's not like you knew that before, right? Sitcoms are also known for the laughter that is like after every punchline, and at the beginning when you start watching a sitcom and you've never watched one before, you're like, oh my god, that's so annoying. But when you get the hang of it, you're like, why isn't anyone laughing in my own life? Because like my life is literally a comedy show and where are the cameras? But also sitcoms are the main thing that has to be there when you're like Netflix and chilling, because literally, what's better than Barney hitting a perfect week in the background of, let's say, your private business? Number 2, the teen drama. Let's be honest, there's only 2 kinds of people who watch teen dramas: 12-year-olds or 20-year-olds that still are 12 on the inside. These shows are so stupid. Most of the time, those shows are watched on the edge of the seats, but not that because it's like seriously dramatic or something. It's because you want to find out if your true OTP is gonna hook up in this episode or in the next one. But let's talk about the seriousness of those shows. People think that it's really okay that some mystery person sends you anonymous messages for 7 seasons, and then you never go to the police because, oh, you're too smart for that and you're too pretty and you know better, so you go to the woods at night for it to come and kill you because that's the smart thing to do, right? Or people running around in black hoods and you're like, oh, let me write a paper about that, that's gonna solve this. And people watching this, they're like, oh, they're so stupid, I'm so much better than that, and that's just a show. And then they go and eat Tide Pods. Number 3, fantasy and comic addict. So if you were born in the 90s and you were fortunate enough to read your favorite comics, you're basically the one who is obsessed with all the DC and Marvel TV shows that are airing right now. Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow are just some of those who are following the same exact pattern for every episode. Let me break it down for you. So in the beginning, everyone's doing great and everything is perfect till a big bad guy is coming, and around minute 11 of the episode, they're fighting for the first time and the bad guy gets away. And then for around 20 minutes, the whole team is figuring out how to defeat this bad guy and what his powers are and whatever. Around minute 36, they fight again, and then the good guys win and everything is great again. In every episode, at the very end, there's 4 minutes that are contributed to the whole plot around the whole season. But those plots are kind of similar to a fight with your mom. So first, you win because you have a valid argument, then you cry, then you yell again, and then she plays the I'm still paying for you and all of your stuff card, and you're like, okay. If you are not interested in watching fights and whatever, just watch the last 4 minutes. You'll be good. Number 4, detective shows. First of all, don't watch those shows if you can't see blood, because there's gonna be a dead person in every single episode. And there's different kinds of detective shows. They can be funny or dramatic or both or fantastic. And the main characters are always the policeman or the captain. Most of the time they have a partner which they are secretly in love with, but they can't be with them because the job is more important or whatever. And you watching this show, you're like, oh my god, when are they gonna get together? When is this happening? But then you realize they're not, and they're just as alone as you, watching Netflix from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and yeah, living a sad life, I guess. I want to say that I'm guilty of all of those, and as bad as the show can be, I'm still gonna watch it because, yeah, now I have nothing to do and whatever. Bye.